For the past few months, the Sacred Space coaching has been helping to get us out of a rut. Today, I'm joined by Denise Chand, a certified cognitive behavioral and relationship coach, unstuck expert, author, and co founder of the Sacred Space Coaching. Together with her co founder, Jennifer John, the Sacred Space has been helping women across North America make empowering shifts to get unstuck in life and relationships and become unstoppable. Today, in the fifth of 12 episodes this year, we're going to tackle the topic of self-sabotage and, more importantly, how to stop the cycle. Welcome back to the show, Denise.
Thanks for having me back. I love it. Thank you.
So we've talked about self-sabotage a lot, actually, over the last few months. And what I really would like to dive into today, though, is sort of the reasons why people are holding themselves back. So what are sort of some of the reasons that we cling to that prevent us from going on to live the life we want to?
Well, there's several reasons, and the main reasons are fear, and fear comes in many forms, many reasons why we're fearful. So there's also the feeling you're not worthy enough for whatever, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, even your health, if you want to lose a weight, whatever it is, it's that reason. There's this automatic thinking that we have, that we go back to our past. So if it's a past relationship, if it's a past experience we've had with respect to career, our finances, our health, whatever it is, it goes back to that. We need control. So we some sort of control in our life. And if we want to step out to do something, whether it's a relationship, it's a new job, or finances, or personal health, whatever it is, we're reluctant to step out because we want to keep some sort of control, some sort of boundary that we can have over this situation, whatever the situation is. And hence, it leads to that fear of failure, and then automatically we're sabotaging our happiness in whatever area that we are attempting to find progress and wellness in.
So one of the things you say, though, is that, for example, people might have feelings of unworthiness or low self-esteem. And so when that happens, really, it sounds like there's some deeper work to be done before we can move on to, getting out of a rut. We have to address sort of all of those things regarding our self-esteem. Is that right?
Absolutely. With our clients that come to us regarding self-esteem, it is like I always say, it's an iceberg effect. That you have the top layer, you showed I have no self-esteem, I don't feel worthy enough, but what are the deeper layers inside of that? So obviously you cannot go and try to find a solution to something unless you actually go to the main cause, and you have to keep digging to get to the cause, the main root of where that low self-esteem is coming from. And again, a lot of them comes from childhood. A lot of them come from our past experiences that attach itself to us, and we bring them forth as we keep progressing into life. And hence it disturbs or disrupt our mental wellness. And this is why we are doing this 12-month journey on self-sabotage. It's actually, we're here to teach everyone to become aware of yourself. And it's so fitting that we're in this, we have this from May 2nd to May 8th mental health week here in Canada. And I heard in the US it's the month. And every day should be, we pay attention to ourselves, to our mind. Self-care, your mind, it's your mental wellness.
Yeah, I think so often we look for the quick fix, that thing that's just going to make all of our troubles and worries go away. But really, we have to do the deeper work first before we can get to those solutions that you guys help people find to get out of a rut, right? Like, there are solutions and they can be easier, but first you have to address the deeper issues.
It is. And and that's exactly it. You have to go deep. You have to face yourself. And that's the best way I can say it. You have to face yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to free yourself when you're trying to dig deep to see what's underneath there. And we all have the answer within ourselves. We say, I don't know why I do this, I don't know why I do that. But if we stop for a moment and we look deep within and we self-reflect, and like I use the terminology, you face yourself, you look, you will know why you do that. You will know why you will sabotage a relationship when dating and meeting somebody new. You will know why you will not apply for that job that you very well do have the skill set and you can do it, but you know why you'll find every possible excuse on this earth why not, not to do it. But again, it requires a mindset to say, I'm ready to fight for me. I'm ready to put on the gloves and I'm ready to fight for me and look at myself, be honest with myself and see what's in there and what's causing me to act like this and behave like this.
And I want to remind people too that, that this is selfless, not selfish, because by helping yourself, you're helping all of the people around you that you interact with on a daily basis as well. So this is really important. So let's talk about some of the ways then we can stop the cycle. You have a variety of things listed. So let's talk about some of those things.
Well, okay, so first of all, we have to, again, I want to go back to what you said. It is a selfless thing because you have to be compassionate with yourself. You have to have that compassion that you would have for a friend, you'll have for yourself. And hence, you help yourself, you help everyone around you, everyone around you. So, and listen, we cannot change what has happened to us, but we can change our perception and our outlook and how we look at things. And that's the first thing is that, every one of us have had things happen, again, whether it's career wise, health wise, relationship, friendship, whatever it is. So, but we can change our outlook, our perspective and things. So it's having compassion for yourself. First of all, it's key. You have to, I always use a word and this terminology, you've got to pay attention to your thought process. So once you start paying attention to your thought, like your reaction to something, and you see, if am I reacting too negatively? If you realize that you are reacting negatively, and then that's an indication of something that's there, and you have the ability to change it. Instead of finding fault in everything and everyone, try to see the light, the brighter side of it. Again, another way to come out of this is identify that situation, identify that inner voice, that self-critic, identify it, because once you identify it, you disempower it. You no longer give power to it. Again, another way to help yourself through this is through affirmation. Taking time to breathe, like you find yourself going into a rabbit hole, pull yourself out, take deep breaths. We need to go outside, we need to be active, go outside to fresh air, open our view, our limit, where we lock ourselves in this little tunnel vision. Just go outside and enjoy nature. I know it's easy said than done, but it's all one step at a time to get you to mental wellness.
I think if there's something that we've talked about a lot over the last couple of years, since the pandemic came in, is that whole need to be kind to yourself, to be gentle, to give yourself a little grace. And so I hope people will actually do that by listening to these interviews with you and Jennifer every month, and go to What She Said Talk to read the blog posts and watch the videos, get caught up. But also, you're running a 21-day challenge that anybody can jump into at any time. This is not you have to start at a certain day of the month. You can jump in right this second if you want and start that shift, right?
Yes, anybody can jump into it. And again, this 21-day challenge, it is to bring awareness and to pay attention to yourself. So the ultimate purpose for this 21-day challenge that we keep, and we're adding more to it, is again to bring awareness to yourself and to help your mental, like your mental wellness, to be able to recognize what's going on, recognize your thought pattern, the negative thoughts, everything. It's just one step at a time. That's all we require, is one step at a time and changing our perspective. And that's what this 21-day challenge is about.
Perfect. All right. So if people want to connect with you, where can they go?
So they can go to our Facebook group. So first of all, our Facebook group under the Sacred Space 21-day challenge. So it's the Sacred Space 21-day challenge. We're on there. And then also our website, you can get to us is thesacredspace.com. And once you go on there, you'll have all our information and how to reach us.
All right. Incredible. Denise, thank you for joining me again today. It's always lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.